Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nola channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Tuesday edition of Bargains by Belle. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am so blessed to have y'all here. Thank you. So, I plan for it to be a great night of bargains. So, we will have everything from jewelry, such as earrings and necklaces, to household items, to makeup, hair accessories, some electronics, some gardening, some snacks, and of course, it's September and we are still having spooktacular September. And I want to welcome my moderators. And tonight I'm going to be co hosted by Lisa M. Adventure. She'll be here shortly. First, let me welcome Laurie Kutcher, who's going to be making the list as always. Thank you so much. And I see Crochet Queen Kathy. If you missed last night's auction during our opening round, Kathy came on and showed her towels. She was lightning fast and they sold just as quickly as she showed them. Such a great success for her. I see we have Karen here to run the chat. Hello, Karen. So great to see you. So let me make some announcements. Wednesday and Thursday are my days for packing, weighing, calculating the shipping, and invoicing. If you have already scheduled a day in which you prefer to be invoiced, then we've got you down. Otherwise, we are going to be invoicing tomorrow. Once again, we apologize for the hurricane keeping us from invoicing and being able to ship out. But when the roads are flooded, I just can't get to the UPS or the USPS, and sometimes they can't even get down my street when it's flooded. So I really appreciate those of you who gave me a week's grace and combined your weeks of shopping. I want to let you know that we will be back with more auctions on Saturday. Hello to Shelby. And Shelby wants us to know
Hi,
that the
Sophie.
Flying Nemo themed menu is an appetizer of Nemo fish sticks, a main
Oh,
course of lobster rolls, a dessert of Dory's Ocean Gelato, a snack of Nemo's Ocean Fruit Cups, and the drink is an underwater lemonade. Oh,
yep.
I will absolutely enjoy some lobster. Yum, yum, yum. And I am always happy to wash it down with some lemonade. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I did read it. I did read it. She's like, read it. I did read it. She probably wrote that before I read it, thinking, Bill's not going to read
Probably.
it until I say read it. There is Lisa, everybody. Welcome,
Hi.
Lisa M. Adventure. If you're not already following her channel, we will drop it in the chat. Her adventures are in family friendly living with her husband of 6 years and their 3-year-old toddler. And she does everything from cute family moments to dumpster diving to does it work and how do new foods taste. So she's always got interesting content on her channel and it's always family friendly. Oops, and there we lost her. But she will be back, I promise you. Jim, welcome. So great to see you. Okay, well, for anybody new, let me tell you how this works. The registration link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you've never been here before, never bought anything before, you can click the registration link and fill it out. That lets me know where to send your invoices and where to send your items. The methods of payment that I accept are Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees. I also accept PayPal. PayPal is how you can use your bank cards, your debit cards,
I
your
do.
your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. When you filled out the registration, you can bid. The way you bid is in numbers. I do need you to bid in numbers, not words like, I'll take that or add that to my invoice, because then I have a legal way of showing that you knew how much was going to be on your invoice, because you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you buy. All sales are final, all bids are binding. The only time you can retract is during an auction, and all items are as is and where is. Oh, thank you for all those emojis, Jim. Okay. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with UPS and USPS in order to get you the deepest discounted rates. Those rates are calculated based on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package. Oh, and I want to give a special shout out to Stephanie. Stephanie has a birthday today. And what do we do for birthdays, Lisa?
Belle things.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, birthday to you. And not only do we want to congratulate Stephanie on her birthday, but she is launching a YouTube channel. She got up to 100 subscribers
Oh,
today by her first sale. Isn't that exciting? 100
yeah.
subscribers by her first sale.
Good job.
Stephanie, honey, I didn't get to 100 subscribers until my first video. And I didn't have the nerve to have a sale until I had, I don't know, a little over 500. So I was happy just to have 100 subscribers on my first video. So bravo to you. I stopped by Stephanie's sale because she was live when I was trying to set up. And she gave me such words of kindness and appreciation. She is such a sweetheart. And I have to tell you, her sale was filled with people. I remember I was worried, is anybody going to show up? And she had 20 something people in her room. Isn't that exciting, Lisa?
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
I don't know what I'd do if I ever had 20 something people in my room. I don't know. I'd just be bouncing off the
Right.
walls with praise to God over it. I can't imagine that kind of success. But I am so thrilled for you, sweetheart. So your birthday, your
Yeah.
100 subscribers, your first sale, and filled with people, and she had a celebrity mod. Woohoo! I am telling you, she is blessed beyond measure, but the real blessing is the blessing of family because she is a mom.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess we should get on with the sale. So once again, if anybody missed last night's sale, we had Crochet Queen Kathy. I feel like I should call her the Towel Queen now because she showed 29 fabulous towels in record time, and we have never seen so many sales and so quickly on my channel. So another person I want to be, I think once again, I'd be bouncing off the walls if I had that many sales. I struggle just to pay my bills. Okay, so let's get started. Tell everybody how our opening round works after I say our motto for the channel, which is laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Janice, hi Janice.
Hi, Janice.
So we
Congratulations, first of all, to Stephanie.
yes,
Congratulations. Our Belle's Bargain Bonanza round will start now, and it is always at the beginning of the auction. Every item is $1 starting bid. We have no bidding increments, so you can bid 101 or 110 or 135 or whatever floats your fancy. So yeah, it's starting $1 bid. It's at the top of every hour, and it's to reward those people that are here first thing or are here at the top of the hour.
And we want you to click the thumbs up. That's a free and easy way that you can support my channel and let YouTube know that you approve of my channel and approve of my content so that they'll share me out. Okay, we've got these great pendants.
Hi, Leslie.
Leslie, so great to see you, sweetheart.
Welcome in, Leslie.
Leslie also has great sales, phenomenal jewelry, and most people say they stand behind their sterling. Leslie sits behind her sterling, and always with a signature sparkly hat. I love that she has a signature fashion piece. Okay, looking for $1 for choice on this early bird round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza.
They are feathered charms and charms with crystals.
If I can get my camera a little bit closer, maybe I can. Maybe too far away for y'all to see the beauty of some of these. Is that better? And I'll show you the back as well. The back is a golden tone. All my jewelry is costume, which is why it's back. Maritza, hello, hello.
Hi, Maritza.
Okay, any interest in any of these pendants? Kind of had to put them diagonal this time because they're a little big for my grid.
Yeah, I see that. Lori's in for one.
Okay, fantastic. And Laura's making the list and checking it twice. But she won't find out who's naughty or nice.
Oh, I volunteer to be. Never mind.
That's between you and the Mr. Adventure. Okay.
Ooh.
I appreciate you co-hosting tonight.
Sure. All right.
We have auctions at 7 p.m. on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, and Sunday at noon.
Fair warning. Oh. And we're sold to Lori for $1.
Okay, fantastic. Everybody congratulate Laurie on her purchase.
E and G.
Okay, here is E. And here is G.
One of each.
Everything is one and done. So there are no multiples. So I'm glad you just want one. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, last call. Leslie, I appreciate that so much. Okay,
Let's
Leslie's going to take
take
the
the
rest.
rest.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We'll
There
get
you
those in
go.
the
Yeah.
Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that.
You, Leslie.
And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay, how about some pretty little garden stones? Oops, I am so too close. Back up. We're going to start this one at $3. And it's got a beautiful butterfly on it. I also have this one. They kind of look nice together. And it has a
Oh, wow.
dragonfly. Let me move my camera back here. Well, maybe it was better to
Both say garden. One has a dragonfly and one has a butterfly. Starting bid of $3. Can't beat that. And good time to get it now before next spring when everything is expensive for it.
Well, and when things aren't blooming, therefore, this will hold the place so that weeds aren't growing up. And the other thing I want to let you know is you can take the key to the bottom. The bottom's flat and the bottom is felt covered. So you could use this indoors.
Ooh.
So felt covered.
Any
Okay,
interest?
last call. All right, I'll clear these away. You know, most of the things I sell are new, but now and then I will pepper in a few things that belonged to my parents. Sometimes y'all ask for that. Sometimes you're like, no, that breaks my heart. So I never want to break anybody's heart, but sometimes it's just hard, living in a museum or, all the decor of
Yeah.
somebody else. So therefore, sometimes it's nice to get your own stuff, but you need room. So I have these really heavy duty. I'm letting you know that they're heavy because of shipping. This is all, I'm not sure if you can see down here. This part is all solid glass. So that's what makes it so heavy. These are old. I don't know how old. My parents did use these. In fact, I can see just a little bit of residue of white candles because my mother had white votive candles here. So when she was lighting candles for somebody in prayer, these are the candles that she used. They were specifically her prayer candles. So when these were lit and I would come to visit, I'd be like, okay, who are we praying for tonight? And she'd say, well, thus and so's daughter is having a baby. Thus and so's son, broke his leg. Thus and so is fired and looking for a new job. So I always knew that these were for somebody specific that she apparently told right then and there, I'm going to pray for you. In fact, I'm going to light a candle and pray for you. And there was nothing special about the candle. I remember asking her that, and she said, the candle is to remind me Because when you have a candle, you have to keep looking over. Oh, wait, is it dripping? Oh, wait, is it still aflame? And that reminds you every time you look over to check on it, it reminds you to pray for the person.
Hmm.
So it is your reminder. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. It's nothing about the candle. You can have a timer and it would work the same way. It's just a little more decorous and smells better to use
Right.
candles.
What's the starting bid?
Oh, $6 for the pair.
All right. You got some really good deals tonight.
Sorry for the long story. You know how a
Really good.
Southern woman is. We just get to telling stories.
You get both of them for $6. That's a really good deal. They're cute.
Okay, we've got a $6 bid. Who wants to bid it
Where
up,
is it?
bid it up, bid it up, 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 bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, 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 bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Oh, what pretty jewelry you have on tonight.
Oh, thank you.
When you boost the camera up, we can kind of see it. I love that statement necklace. I love to wear statement necklaces myself, in fact.
Okay, give me a second. No.
Dangly earrings. Oh, I think we lost Lisa again.
Going once, going twice. I turned the light on so you can actually see me.
Yes, ma'am.
Boost it up,
Okay.
and then I'll show you. Fair
Yes,
warning.
ma'am.
Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, pretty, pretty.
Oop, this way.
Great taste in jewelry. Love it. Okay, we are sold, sold, sold. Thank you.
Oh, glory for the pair.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. Let me move back the camera. Next, we're going to have um, some electronics. Now, it is always so awkward when I sell electronics because I don't know anything about it. These are going to start out at $3 for choice. Lisa can probably help me. This one is a micro to USB. It was originally
Right.
$7. This one is USB-C to USB cable. It was originally $8. We've got USB-C to cable. This one is 10 feet and this one is 6 feet. That's how it's different. We also, oh wait, that's the same as that one. Okay, it may just be those three types.
Charging cables for smart devices like a tablet or a cell phone.
In fact, let me show you the back. That might answer it best. It says connect your phone and camera or GPS or computer's USB port and
Yep.
simultaneously charge and transfer data. Connect to any USB power adapter for convenient charging from the car or wall outlet. And you'll see it is compatible with basically everything I've ever heard of. Some of those on the list I haven't even heard of. I'm not going to try
Yeah.
to pronounce them all. But $3 if anybody needs one of these fancy cords. Good to always have an extra one in case yours goes out or you can't find it or your little pet runs away with it.
Can never have enough cables when you have electronics.
Okay, last call on this. All right, we're going to pass. These will still be available on the replay. How cutie is this little character?
The eyes.
I know. It wants to go home with somebody new with tag right here. And this is one of the super soft new plush ones. So we're going to start this one at $3. And y'all can request what you'd like to see.
Lori's in for 3.
Fantastic. And anytime you want to see some spooktacular in September, remember all you have to do is put pumpkins in the chat. And still to come tonight, we're going to have some pendants, some necklaces, earrings, bracelets. We're going to have some snacks, makeup, and of course, spooktacular. We've also got some crossword puzzles, Sudoku puzzles, word search puzzles, and brooches. And y'all click the thumbs up. I think we're stuck on going twice, Lisa. If you could clear the screen.
Yep. Fair warning. And then we're sold to Lori.
Okay. And I love that Laurie names these. So, sweetheart, you may not have a name yet, but you're going to live with Boudreaux and Chap. Because those are Laurie's previous purchases of plush. So I adore that Laurie names her plush. Okay. Oh.
Got right. In the chat.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm bringing something so big that I'm going to have to really, really, really go back. Okay. I didn't get your email. I'm hoping it's about getting to be a guest on your show, though.
Hey.
I can't see emails while I'm broadcasting, but I will look after. And if I don't see one, then I will email you. Okay, this is a wooden box. Look how big this is. It's a big wooden crate box. It is brand new with tag, and it has these great rope handles. Let me show you how big this is. This is like a shabby chic kind of design. This is whitewashed, so it's not that thick white paint. It's the whitewash that's kind of wiped on, wiped off. Woohoo! I will make myself available. Lisa, look up and see what day of the week that is, just so we can make sure we don't have a auction scheduled. If so, we'll have to move it around. Is it a daytime show or a midnight madness show?
That would be a Thursday.
Okay, well, either way, I've got time on Thursday because Thursday is my shipping and packing day. Okay, well, you heard it first. Leslie invited me. I am saying yes. So while she is selling and sitting behind her fancy sterling and the other gorgeous things she has, because she has clothes and other stuff too. She's not just sterling. I will be selling my items.
So okay. 1 year time.
Well, I know Laurie is writing it down for me, and I'll be sending her a confirmation email. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yet another reason, if y'all aren't subscribed to Leslie and you want to see more of my finds during the daytime, y'all subscribe. So this not only says pumpkins, it says organic pumpkins. How great is that? And this is kind of funny. It says local, farm fresh, 10 cents. Can't imagine a pumpkin being only 10 cents. You pick apple cider. But nonetheless, it's a great fantasy that pumpkins are 10 cents. So, as I was showing you about this big crate, it is 12 inches. 12 inches. And then you're saying, well, how wide is it? It is 10 wide. Here again, 12 inches. How deep is it? Oops, got my ruler backwards. It is 10. So this is huge. Huge. We're going to start this at 12. It's brand new with the tags. So just imagine keeping all your socks in here. Imagine keeping several rolled blankets in here. You can keep your kindling, your pine cones, your fire starter. This would look so great next to somebody's fireplace because with these super sturdy handles, you could carry it outside to get all of that kindling and pine cones from your yard because those make great fire starters. And remember, it's wood.
Oh, now I'm too high. There we go.
Okay, any interest? This is so nice and big. It's going to hold a lot for y'all. Of course, it's a one and done. Here's
It's a good storage item.
of it. Wait.
I said it's a good storage item. You could store a lot of things in there.
You could. Have we done a price drop yet tonight?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, well, let's do a price drop on this. Let's take it from 12 down to 11 down to 10. This big crate with handles, brand new with tag, down to 10. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'll give Karen a minute to put it in the chat, and then if not, we'll go to something else. It's okay. Okay, last call on this wooden crate. Sometimes these bigger pieces sell on the replay, so we can pass if there's no interest. Will give me a place to put my passes tonight. Okay, next I have some brand new puzzle books. And I don't know about y'all, but I think puzzle books are super fun. They're also a great way to keep your mind active. However, they're kind of pricey. Look at this, Lisa. $4.99. That's just crazy, right? $4.99.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start these at $2 for choice, and the high bid gets to pick. So this first one is a all-star TikTok word seek, and it says play against the clock for super solving fun. For those of you who like word seeks, but you have a hard time seeing, or maybe you have a parent or a grandparent that has a hard time seeing, or maybe like me, you just have an eye condition. I have an eye condition called astigmatism, and I love the large print. This is a large print word find. I've also got one with a purple cover. The difference is they're different volumes. So they're not the same as each other. Next, for you TV and movie fans, this one is TV and movie themed. And once again, look how nice and thick these are.
Oh, wow. Karen's in for two.
Great. For the crossword lovers, here's a crossword volume 7. Here's a crossword volume 102. And I'll tell you, if you're having to sit there in the pickup line for school, if you're stuck in a waiting room for doctor's offices, accountants, attorneys, anybody else, insurance, it is so great to have one of these in your purse and just pull it out and have something to do. Next, we have Sudoku. And this one, it has 5 skill levels. So if you both want some easy ones when you're having a hard day and some really challenging ones when you're feeling all smarty pants, here you go. I've got an extreme Sudoku for the smartiest of the smarty pants.
Smarty pants.
Uh, Here's a Sudoku special. Sorry if that didn't come out right. My apologies. Here's
No,
yet
you're
a
good.
different Sudoku.
Smarty
I've
pants.
got plenty of these Sudoku. Each one is different and a different color. Okay, anybody else? Oh, here's yet one more that I didn't show. Okay, anybody else? Otherwise, Karen's going to run away with this for 2 bucks.
Going once, going twice.
Clearly, spelling doesn't count, but that's okay.
Oh, oops.
It's okay. I'm teasing you, sweetheart.
Ah, last chance.
These are also great when you're like sitting in the back seat in a long trip
Oh, yeah.
or when you can't sleep.
Yeah, because sometimes your internet cuts out when there's no cell tower around you, kind of. Yeah. And we're sold to Karen. She'll take the purple crossword,
Okay, purple crossword. All right.
the TV word seek,
Okay.
and one large print word seek.
Okay. I'll give her the pretty pink one. All right. So here's the 3 for Karen.
Did I get that, Karen?
All right.
Believe I-
Anybody else?
I'll take the other large print for my dad.
Okay. Super sweet. Here you go.
Lori's in for 2.
Okay. What
Which
can I
ones
do
would
for
you
you?
like, Lori?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Y'all hit the thumbs up. She'll take extreme Skaduko. Skaduko.
Sudoku. Okay.
My tongue doesn't want to form that word tonight.
Okay. Well, sometimes it's hard pronouncing foreign words. Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Last call.
Is there a crossword
Yeah.
left?
Right here.
Would you like that, Lori?
So I have one word seek
Yes.
left, one crossword left. Oh, sorry, not one crossword left. I have one word seek left and lots of different Sudokus
Hi.
left.
Welcome in.
Hi, Technician's Life. So great to see you. Okay, anybody for the last word seek or the Sudokus? Last call. Okay, let me clear these away. I'm going to leave just one on the screen because I want to show y'all something. Okay, I don't know how you do your crosswords or your word syncs, but sometimes it's hard to hold these. I like these little mini clipboards because then it gives you something hard to write on and you lift it up. This one is open. I'm going to have one covered in plastic coming up and see it holds it down. But I'll tell you the other thing I like about it is when you're doing it right here, you can fold it back. And I'm not going to fold it back because I don't want to crease it. But when you fold it back, it's easy to do this one. How do you do this one on this side, Lisa? It's kind of hard because it won't stay, right?
Yeah.
So I like to put it under the clip. And then look how easy it is to do the other side. So that's one of the things I really like about these little mini clipboards. So this one is not covered in plastic. It's not as nice. This one is. It's new. It still has the sticker covered in plastic. You can probably see the reflection. So the new covered in plastic one, $3. $3. And it's got a pretty little design, although the pretty little design is just going to be covered by your book, your puzzle book. So if you need something hard to write on, I only have one of these, unless somebody wants the open one, but it's used. So I don't think y'all want that one.
My daddy even uses one. He'll use it for both sides. He's got it like a full size one. They come in handy for puzzle books.
Well, and even just when you're making notes, also when I'm like calculating the shipping and I have to write down whose package it is, what it weighs, what it measures. I have one that I use just to hold the little sheets of paper so that
Yeah.
I can write all that information. Okay, last call on this one. We will pass then. Okay. Getting out the red grid. Okay, I've got some hair accessories, and I think these are so pretty. I think these are like jewelry quality. If you like brooches, but you've been saying, well, I don't want to put a hole through my shirt or sweater. I wish I could have something sparkly in my hair. Let me show you what these are. These are ponytail holders, but they are attached to kind of a hair brooch. So $2 for choice. And I just think these are so pretty and elegant. Sometimes you put things uh, in your kids' hair, but you don't think about dressing up your own hair as an adult. And these have sparkles, these have pearls. These are totally for adults. So this one will be on B. This one is similar, but a different design on D. For A, look at this one. So pretty. These are $2 for choice, remember. And here's one for C. So $2 for choice. And I do have to tell you, while these are meant to be wrapped around ponytails, they could really be wrapped around anything. I'll give you an example, although I'm probably going to have to move the camera. Here's my water bottle, but you can imagine it's a bottle of bubble bath or some kind of adult beverage. Look how great it would be to hang this on here. So you could put this on anything. It would be great on a gift.
There you go, Janice. I dropped it for you. Took me a minute to figure out on my computer.
And if y'all aren't already connected on Discord, here is the link.
Those are really pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Any interest?
Well, we need 4 thumbs up. Anybody? I gotta refresh my computer so I know how many thumbs we got.
Okay, last call on these.
Good for a wedding, going to church, outdoor picnic. Well, Leslie's in for 2.
Okay, fantastic. I'm kind of surprised because Leslie wears her signature hats. Nobody would ever see it on Leslie's pretty ponytail, but maybe she's thinking of a decor use or gifting it. And she has lots of giveaways on her channel too.
Got going once. We need 5 more actually to get to 20. Now that I
Okay.
refreshed. Going twice. Fair warning. And we're sold to Leslie for $2. Hello. She would take D.
D. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Anybody else for the remaining lovely 3 hair ties?
Okay, we're going to scrape these away.
Hmm.
Now, some of you may be saying, well, I wish it was a more traditional. Well, I've got these. Look at this beautiful sparkle right here. So I'm going to put this one on D. It's a purpley tone. This one is a gunmetal kind of a tone. It may look black on the screen, but it's a really, really dark silver. Then I've got a traditional silver. Look at the pave stones and the sparkle on this. And this is the back. So if y'all want to see how it's constructed, it has an alligator clip right here. So if you didn't want to use it for your hair, you could even clip it onto your lapel. I know a lot of people don't want to pierce their lapel with holes, but literally you could clip this onto the lapel of a blazer or a coat if you didn't want to put it in your hair, although it is meant for hair. And then last but not least, here is a golden tone. It may be a little bit more citrine than golden, really. But once again, it is jewelry quality, but in hair accessories. So we are looking for $3. $3 for these. And I don't think I remember to measure the last ones. I will measure this one. It is 3 inches.
Hair bling. That's nice, Karen. A, look how A just shimmers there, sitting there.
They really all do. Some of the ones in the back, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
So
see it.
look how when you move them in the light, it's really just
The
kind of the
Lori's in for
angle and how
three.
the light picks up on them. And also this is kind of flimsy. Well, this one, let's turn this way.
We got one once.
And this one may be deceiving with the red, but it's a purple
Going
one.
twice. That one's really pretty. Fair warning. Sold Delori for three. She will take
Congratulations,
C.
C. Okay. They'll look
C.
lovely with her
C
golden
for
hair.
cat.
C for Kutcher. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Last call on these. Okay. Let me move this aside. Because the next one I only have two of. I
Ooh.
have one in silver and one in gold. These are dragonflies and these are bobby pins. So if your
Ooh.
mom ever said, I can see your bobby pins, you need to fix that where your bobby pins don't show. My mother used to say that to me all the time. And she's like, I'm not letting you go out of the house with your bra strap showing or your bobby pin showing. No girl of mine, me, 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 me. So therefore, I would always do that. Um, just like if the clasp of my necklace had fallen to the front, she's like, turn the clasp back around. Come on, be presentable. So I love that they now make fancy bobby pins that are supposed to show. So if you style your hair in which you just need a bobby pin to hold it back, maybe you're growing out bangs. Maybe you had some wispies and shaper pieces in the front, but now you're trying to grow it out to one length. Sometimes you just need a way to pin those pieces back so they're not flopping in your face, not blowing in front of your eyes or sticking to your sweaty neck. And so these are so decorative and so gorgeous. And yet they're bobby pins. So $2 for choice. I only have one gold and one silver tone. Barbara, so glad to see you.
Hi, Barbara.
And for those in the chat that may not know, Barbara and Lori are sisters. So $2 for
Oh.
choice, a golden and a silvery. And great if for the dragonfly lovers, if we have anybody that collects dragonflies, y'all remember to click the thumbs up. Oh, a little love from Lisa there. So sweet.
And a kissy
Female
kissy.
feathers
Mwah,
tonight.
mwah.
Oh,
Kiss on both
sweet.
cheeks.
Okay. Last call. Oh,
Janice
Janice
is
is
in
in
for
for
you.
two.
Hmm.
Anybody want to bid it up?
Well, now I know she's looking at the one I'm looking at.
Well, with your dark hair, either would look pretty on you. I don't know what color hair Janice has. I don't think we've ever asked her. Or maybe she hasn't told. Maybe she keeps that private. Okay, sold to
Oh,
Janice.
we're just
The
gonna go right to sold.
That's fine. Mod should have a few perks. Maybe it'll make more people want to mod. And Janice does an extraordinary job modding on our Sunday auction. So few people want to mod on Sunday, and you never have to beg Janice. She's like, I'll take Sundays. That's fun. Okay, so anybody for the silver one?
Dark. Oh, she has dark brown / gray hair.
Nice. Okay, last call on this one. We're going to pass. Next, we're going to have the prettiest and sparkliest ones I have, and these are going to be $5 for choice. And are you ready, Lisa? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Whoa.
How
That is
fancy and
fabulous.
fabulous and sparkly is this? For that night
Well, you
on the
already know how I feel. You already
that,
know how I feel about
that's
pink.
it, princess. Okay, well, I hate to tell you, if you look closer, it's actually lavender.
Hmm. Might be my next favorite.
I know. All right, so that's the first option, but that's not the only option. Okay,
Hey,
here's the
Gardens.
second option. It's blue. Hey there, Mr. Gardens. We don't say that other G word, so we're just going to call you Mr. Gardens. But he knows YouTube's kind of funny about that other G word.
Mm.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Hit the thumbs up.
Okay, so looking for $5 for either of these sparkly, gorgeous barrettes. I don't know if I showed you the barrette part. So often these are made with alligator clips. This one is a traditional barrette. So if you want to pull just the front of your hair back, you want to pull your entire head of hair back, and instead of using a ponytail holder, you have to wind and wind and wind. This, you just click the clip.
Mm.
But these are so spectacular and gorgeous. Okay, last call on these. Okay, let me clear these away and we'll go to some home decor. I love storage pieces, and I especially love when they are decorative, because who wants to look at piles of stuff in their home or somebody else's when you could look at a fancy storage container? So this is
Ooh
a
la la.
big outfit. So it is fabric lined. It has a corduroy on the outside. And, I think it'd be even prettier if you stuck like a brooch or something right here. We're going to have some brooches later. So just imagine if you festooned it with a brooch, it'd be even prettier. But this basket has the dimensions of a 0.67 by 6. And this big fabric lined basket is going to be $8. $8 for this big basket.
It's totally giving off the fall vibe.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And you could fix it up with candy. You could fix it up with pine cones. You could make a whole arrangement of fall decor in it.
Yep, coming up next, or soon anyway, it will be the BBB round.
What would be even better about this basket, Lisa? How could we make this even a better deal?
A BOGO price drop.
How about if we had companion pieces? So many times I used to sell these decorator boxes and they would fit inside each other for shipping. So this one is going to be $8. I have one that is a tiny little bit smaller. It measures 7.49 by 5.52. So it is 1 inch smaller. So this one is going to be $7. And let me show you how it nests inside just perfectly. So you can get the big one for 8. You can get the medium one for 7. But if there's a big and a medium one, what else do you think there is, Lisa?
A small one.
Oh, you are so smart. I adore that. Okay, so yes, there is a small one. So this small one, which is still not that small, is 6.3 by 4.73. So it will be $6. So there are 3 sizes available. I'm going to nest them to show you if you were getting them shipped, how much they would be. I do have 2 of the small ones, by the way. I do have 2 of the small ones. Not sure how I ended up with 2 of the small ones, but I somehow did. So the big one is 8. The medium one is 7, and the small one is 6.
Karen
But
goes,
if
a baby one, LOL. Mm-hmm.
But if somebody would like them all,
A
I
daddy?
will do. Okay, a daddy, mommy, baby. Daddy,
Yeah,
mommy,
daddy,
baby.
mom,
How
and
about
baby.
it? Okay, if somebody wants them
Kind of
all,
like
though,
measuring up.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
Janice.
Okay, so if somebody wants all of these big, fantastic storage buckets that are fabric lined and would be gorgeous for the holiday, 17 for all 3. 17 for all 3. Or I'll go one better. I will put in 2 smalls. Let me see if I can nest the 2 smalls, because I know y'all care about that for shipping. Yes, I can nest the 2 smalls. We'll do 2 smalls, medium, and a large, $20. 2 smalls, medium, and a large, $20.
Wow. That's
So you're getting
$5
4.
a bit a basket. That's the word. $5 a basket. That can't beat that.
So it would be a whole matching set. This just might be somebody's favorite color. It would be great for the fall season, and you could totally dress it up. Imagine putting a decorative ribbon around it. And I'm about to show some brooches, and brooches would also be gorgeous on it. Here's some brooches I'm going to have coming up. Look how pretty, just to put a brooch on them, or use it for gift giving. Once again, a brooch would be super cute on it. All right, well, last call. Maybe these aren't anybody's cup of tea. I just love to have containers where I can put stuff. That just, I think, makes life easier. I don't like to see piles, so I like to contain it inside something. Okay, but we are at the top of the hour, so let's have another BBB round. And
Wow,
tell everybody.
Karen, are you bidding, Karen, or are you just announcing?
Oops, did I miss something? I'm so sorry.
I don't know if she's announcing or if she wants to bid. Oh, announcing. Okay.
Okay. Well, Lisa, tell everybody how our Bell's Bargain Bonanza works at the top of every hour.
Everything is $1 starting bid with no increment, so you can bid 101 for the next highest bid, or you can bid whatever amount you'd like. Um, it's only for this round at the top of every hour.
Okay, so I've got some masks. These all have a stretchy back to them, and they're flexible silicone. So if you think that masks are poking you and jabbing you, and those plastic ones do, I love these silicone ones because they're going to mold to your face and they're going to be soft on the back. So here's the first one. And if these aren't fancy enough, bling them out. Add stuff. You absolutely can do that. I've got two of this one. Here's a pretty one right here.
Perfect for Halloween.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, wow.
And lastly, rays of the sun. Or maybe it's supposed to be a giraffe or rhino. I'm not really sure. So lots of different colors and designs.
Lori's in for one. I'm going to go 101. Oh, well, there. Thank you, Karen. I was actually just already put it in there. Lori's in for 105.
Great.
I am in for 110.
Still to come tonight, we'll have some makeup palettes. We'll have snacks. We will have brooches, some necklaces, some earrings. I've got some flower
Yeah.
arrangements for fall. I've got a Halloween wreath. And y'all can request what you want.
I'm going to go 125.
I love it when we get some bidding going on my channel.
Lori's out. Which one would you say is more girly?
Well, you know me, I love purple, so I would go with the blue and purple one. Although I really think this blue one is girly too. I know you love magenta. This one may be coming off red, but it's actually magenta and green, and it does
Oh,
have the spots of hair. So that's the only one with magenta. This is the only one with purple. And of course, we have green.
I will take the one. I'll take, oh, she's three. I'll take two of the magenta.
Oh, that's gonna go with her onesie costume because it's the same color green. This one is the
Yeah,
same shade of green. So,
nice.
okay. And you said two, right?
Yep, two.
Okay.
Just in case she breaks one.
Oh, I
Toddlers are
thought you were
very
going to say you
violent.
wanted to have a mom and daughter matching costume.
I'm going as a mom.
Okay. Well, one for school and then one for riding around in the wagon.
Yeah. One of each for Lori.
One of each. Okay. 'Cause, 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 Okay, anybody else? It's a good time to buy it because there's time to mail it to you, time to get it to you, and then if you want to add any sparkle, shimmer, or glitter, it gives you time.
Anybody else?
Okay, last call on these.
Oh,
All right, give something left for those watching the replay because items are still available on the replay. Okay, I'm getting out the
tiny grid.
grid. And the co-hostess rejoices. And what should we show on the grid?
Hmm.
How about some brooches?
Um.
Okay, these brooches are going to start out at just $5.
Ooh.
So I may have too much light. This one is blush pink and baby blue. We'll put this one on H. Next, I've got a pink, white, and peridot. We'll put this one on D. It might need to be more elevated. Let me see. Let me try a different camera angle here. Is that better?
Right there.
Okay. I didn't think it was up high enough before. All right. Next, want more jewel tones. This one's got some reds, greens, blacks, and whites. An elegant rose.
Wow.
Oh, oops. Let me move that here because I just found a golden and citrine black and white. So if you like the neutrals or you're a Saints fan,
Where's Jane when you need her?
well, I try not to sell things that are anybody's going to feel pressured. So I try not to ever pressure somebody with those kind of items when they're here. Um, so next, I've got a pretty flamingo,
Oh, wow.
and it's got this kind of lavender pink type stone. You know, usually when you see flamingos, they're either green or blue. This is one of the few I've ever seen that's gold with this pinkish lavender. Next, I've got this pretty deer. This could be for a man or a woman, but I think this would be great on the lapel of a
Hi,
outdoorsman.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy
And
says they're all
also
very pretty.
could be for Christmas. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And then last but not least, for this round, I'm going to put this beautiful enamel fish. Still
Ooh.
new on the card. That one is from my mom. So looking for just $5?
Oh. Well, hi again then. She said she's been here since the start.
She has.
Well,
She was one
okay,
of
in
the
my
first
defense, it's
people.
been a
You
long
didn't
day.
see her, sweetheart. You didn't see her because you were still getting ready.
Okay.
But if I somehow missed Kathy at the beginning, I did for sure see her. I'm going to say hi, Kathy, again now.
I had to be fashionably late. You don't look this pretty without being a little late. Lori's
Yes,
in for 5. Excuse me, sorry. Lori's in for 5.
Okay, great.
Anybody want to bet it up? Bet it up, bet it up, bet it up, bet it up. I am going to guess going once. I'm going to guess what Lori's going to get. How about we guess? I'm going to guess C and H.
Okay,
Twice.
then I'm gonna guess B and what's this one? F. I'm gonna guess B and F.
Fair warning. Now that you mention it, I'm going to agree with B, but not F.
Apologies, Laurie, if you don't
So,
like us guessing on you. Oh my.
and Karen says F. Okay. Well,
Karen and Laurie have a lot of the same likes
oh,
and
here's
dislikes.
Lori. I'm like, oh, A, C,
Oh,
A,
let me get a
C.
big. Okay, hold on,
You're going to
hold
get a
on.
baggie, girl.
She knows a good deal when she sees one because
Yep.
normally I start brooches at 7. Okay, so A,
A, C, A, D,
D.
G, and H.
Okay.
Hi.
She could have just said, "Oh, all of the butterflies," and I just got those butterflies in too. Okay.
F,
Anybody
F,
else?
and B.
Oh, so everything but the fish. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anybody for the fish?
Barbara says she's in for F. Well, you're going to have to take that up with your sister.
Yep, I am clearancing brooches out tonight. So usually you see them for $7. Tonight I am clearancing them out for 5. All right, should we load the board again? What do you say? What
Yes.
do you say?
Yes.
No, seriously, what do you say? Okay. All
Oh,
right.
Lord.
First, we're
She got
going
it for
for a
Barbara.
dragon. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Dragonfly. This one's still new in the package. I don't see a need to take it out of the package. I'm just going to leave it new and perfect. All right. So that's going to be on D. Next, for those of you who like flowers, if you like the ombre stones, I love how it has big stones in the center and then they ease out smaller. They also start out darker and then get lighter. This is gorgeous. Okay, this one's
Wow.
going to be on H.
Are we still at the
Now,
$5?
yes, we are still at $5. Still at $5. Okay, this next one, look at the back. It's rose golden. Now, it's not actual gold, of course, because it's $5. But I want to let you know it is rose gold and it sets off the magenta stones so beautifully. And look how the stones that are capturing the vibes of flowers are faceted and long, but yet the ones meant to represent ribbon are round and paved. So that one's going to be C. Next, here is another one that has a big purple stone. And then it's got small lavender stones, and the outline has clear stones. So many different types. For my cat lovers, I've got a cat with these dark marcasites. We'll put that on B. This is a really unique brooch in that the bottom is articulated. And look at the wings. You can see through them, but yet they are colored and they are sparkle. And we've also got some gemstones on them. So love the way that this one works. Let me see if I can lay it out pretty for y'all. Okay, next. This one has a bouquet, and hopefully it doesn't look black. It is actually a dark blue. Dark blue. We'll put this one on A. And also in that same dark blue is a wreath. Now, there are some lighter blues as well. And look at the center. Once again, it's articulated, it moves, it hangs. So we'll put
Here,
the other blue one
5.
on E. Oh, great.
Sorry about the noise. Anybody want to bid it up? Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. A lot of great choices there.
Thank you, thank you.
Janice, you mind counting it down? Sorry, I'm having technical issues. Janice is there. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning.
Jane! Everybody, welcome to the chat. Holy Spirit, Firefall.
And we are, sorry about the typo, sold. Sold to Karen. Honey, which ones would you like? Bet you they all look good on you. Hi, Jane. Sending love.
Aw, gift alert, gift alert, gift alert.
Kathy, please pick one. Send it as a gift. You have a gift, Kathy.
Oh, C is a lovely choice. Once again, here is choice C. Lovely. Okay, anybody else?
There's some pumpkins in the chat.
Okay, well, after we finish with brooches, is it okay if I finish with brooches first,
Yep.
please?
Lori will take B for boy.
All right, let me grab her sack. Okay. B, the cute little cat.
Yep. F for fun.
And we're certainly having fun at tonight's auction.
D for dog.
For dragonfly, you mean? Okay. Anybody else?
It's a dog fly.
Yeah, I think he takes that up with God. So, and we'll see what he makes out of that suggestion. Okay, last call before I scrape them to the side. I really thought that this one was going to be the one everybody wanted. And this time I really thought this one was going to be the one everybody wanted. It just shows
I
I can never.
thought Lori was gonna take H.
Okay, well, she has H in two other colors. So with all due
Oh,
respect. And I'm not doxing her. She bought it here in front of everybody. So
right.
you may not have been modding that night.
Okay.
Okay, next. Here's another butterfly, and it's in fall colors. So it starts out at yellow, then it moves to orange, then you've got a little bit of purple, and then a little blush pink. And we are still at the $5 price point. Let me see if this
And
one's
if
going
you
to.
haven't, hit the thumbs up.
Not sure if this one's going to show up or not. If it doesn't show up enough, let me know, Lisa, and I'll swap it out for something else. But it is this prissy cat. Look how she has her back arched. Look at those little eyes. Look at the bling. This is a fancy, prissy little cat. It is.
It's a
So,
little hard to see.
okay, I'll bring out the red grid then after. Okay, instead then, I've got this fabulous flower arrangement.
Ooh,
And I love that in the center of every flower is a little gemstone. So
nice.
great for a garden party. Okay, next I've got this starfish. And look, it's making a little jewel. And the jewel is lavender. Also, speaking of starfish, look at this one. It's got some bigger crystals in the center that are blue, and look how they pave out, and they are in ombre tones. You'll see lots of different shades of blue. I
That is
love when
beautiful.
they have the ombre shading to them. So pretty. I know shouldn't be $5, but yet it is. Okay, next, if we have any sunflower lovers, look at this gorgeous sunflower. Look at the way it just lights up. So pretty. We'll put this one on F. This one would also be great for a guy, could be for a woman. It's the king of the jungle in a
Wow.
masculine silver. So would be a great for a guy on a guy's coat, on a guy's suit lapel, on his tie.
I was just about to say it, Ty.
Okay, next I have a hummingbird, and look at the golden colors of it, but even on the wings. Look at the paved stones on the wings. And Lisa, this one has a secret. Do you want to know what the secret is?
It has a secret.
hmm The secret is while it's a brooch, it's also has a bail on the back, so it could be a necklace pendant. So if you don't want to wear
Nice.
it as a brooch, just string it through a necklace or a cord, and it can suddenly become a pendant. And then last but not least, and once again, I apologize that this one is not the right season, but it's just so pretty. And I just got it in the mail and I want to show y'all. It is these crisscrossed candy canes. So it is red and black and a silver tone and some bling. You know, so many times when you see candy cane brooches, they're just red and white striped. They're just plain, they're just boring. This is the most upscale representation of candy canes that I've ever seen.
Karen's in for 5.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Anybody want to bid it up? 'Cause 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 it up? ' Jane says these are exquisite.
Oh, thank you, Jane. Jane always has such lovely things to say. She is such a source of encouragement, such a Barnabas. And after this round, I'm going to swap to the red grid so that y'all can see some of these that are white or pearl or clear. So I'm so glad that y'all are loving the brooch clearance tonight.
Plain twice. Fair warning.
So y'all know, anytime you want to see a clearance, all you have to say is, do you have a clearance on? Fill in the blank, and I'll bring out clearance.
Were sold, and Jana says that you hope you have those starfishes next month. They are so beautiful. Karen, you will need a baggie.
Okay.
Karen will take A.
Okay.
F.
This one? Is this one F? Yes.
Yep. And E in honor of her mom. Her mommy used to like hummingbirds.
Karen, since this is in honor of your mom, it's going to be my gift to you. Laurie, please write this one down as a 0 so that I can gift it to Karen in honor of her mom.
Aw, that's so beautiful.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, last call on these.
Lori will take D.
Okay. Here's D.
Karen says, thank you so much, Belle. That means so much. Heart emoji.
Well, Karen has been there so much for me as my parents passed on and with the support. And I am glad to be able to give just the tiniest little bit back to her in honor of her mom. Okay, anybody else? Okay, let me scrape these to the side. I'm going to get out the red grid so that we can see some of these that have some white on them. The red grid is only...
Jim will take H.
Oh no, what was H?
Jim, can you tell us what was H? She already cleared it off, so we
can you pull your red line back? Oh no, what was H? I physically can't pull my red line back, so it's going to have to be a moderator that pulls their red line back.
It was the butterfly.
Oh, okay. It was this one. Is that right? This one? Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I lost track of that. Okay, so here's the first one. We have this prissy cat. In fact, I'm going to take it out of the package because I think the package is keeping it from showing. But it is brand new. So here is this prissy cat. Look at it. So we're going to put this one on B. We're going to keep the $5 price. All right, and next I've got this pretty one with a paved butterfly. It's also got some beautiful pearls. You'll notice the pearls are graduated with them being smallest down here and largest up here. I'm going to put this one on A. This one has a gold tone to it. This one is a duplicate, but in the silver tone. Then for D, I've got this all paved, all stone butterfly.
You didn't miss anything, Jane. That was real quick there. We figured it out. It's okay. Thank you, Jane.
Okay, $5 for choice.
Lori's in for 5.
Okay, great.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. So great to see you. Amy's been putting out great videos. And Amy made a big announcement that I'm going to share with y'all on her behalf. She has opened an Etsy store of her handmade, high quality jewelry. So we congratulate her just like we congratulated Stephanie on her birthday and her new channel. So we always want to help and applaud the works of others, just like I love it when other channels do that for me. Okay, any interest?
Fair warning. And we're sold to Lori. She will take B.
The cat. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Anybody else? And these that have these clear stones are all so great against a solid color. For those who are just tuning in, just as an example, I showed these little bins earlier, and look how pretty it would look. Suddenly, it's all fancy if you just put a little brooch in it. These are also great on handbags, on hats. Brooches are not just for lapels anymore. No, no, no.
Anyone
Okay.
else for the brooches? We're going to say last call.
All right, let me sweep these to the side. Since they've been so popular, I might as well keep showing a few more, right? This is a fun clearance, don't you think? Okay, for the music lovers, we've got the treble clef sign, and then up here we've got 2/8 notes in pearls, so that's going to be choice B. For my flower lovers, look at these two pretty tulips. And if you've seen Saturday's thumbnail, Laurie found some pretty pink tulips. Just like earlier in the week, she found some pretty purple tulips. Starting to wonder if she likes tulips. All right, next. This one has some color, but I'm hoping it's still going to show against the red. It has a beautiful kind of ballerina fairy girl. And if you look at the wings, they have closest here some teal. Then it goes to a blush pink, then some purple on the outside. I love that she has her legs in an arabesque. So that's going to be for A. And then for C, we're going to have this fan, and look how the stones are fanned out. And there's a pretty little tie bow right here.
Yes, they're $5 starting bid, Jane.
Yep, we're having a brooch clearance tonight.
Any interest? I know, they are a deal. Jane says, what a deal.
Yes, 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 yes.
Barbara's in for 5.
Okay, fantastic.
Hmm.
And a few of these I haven't shown before. Last week, I told the story that I opened up a shoebox of my mom's thinking it was going to be actual shoes, and it was a whole box of pendants.
Aw.
It's not like I
Don't.
didn't have plenty of pendants.
Nice.
Of brooches, rather, of brooches. So some of these are from my mom, especially if they're new in package. I'm going to have some of those coming up the next round because I'm just going to keep showing and showing. As long as y'all are interested, and then we'll go to something else. And I didn't forget that we had some pumpkins earlier. We're just waiting till we conclude the brooch section.
Okay. We are sold to Barbara. Which one or ones would you like?
Everybody congratulate Barbara on her purchase.
She will take B and D.
Okay.
B for boy and D for dog. Sorry.
Okay. Anybody else?
Anybody for the remaining 2?
Okay, let me put these to the side. Here are a few from my mother's collection that she never got to wear. They are still new and sealed. I'm not sure if this one is supposed to be a flower or a starfish, but either way, it is gorgeous. It'll be on B. Next one kind of looks like a bouquet of flowers. And I love the swirl of that holds the flowers, kind of like the swirl of the tissue paper that flowers come in. Hello, Danielle. Always great to see
Danielle.
you. Okay.
How you doing, honey?
The next one, look how elaborate this is with the silver tone, some crystals, and some pearls. This one is so elegant and so sophisticated. We'll put this one on A. And then here is one that is crystals and silver. So if you're not a pearl person, this one doesn't have pearls. I know some people like pearls, some people don't. So I try to be mindful of that. My mother liked both, so made it easy to please her.
Oh, I'm doing good, Danielle. Kind of winding down for the night with this auction, so doing pretty good. Those are nice brooches.
Thank you.
Any interest?
Okay, last call on these. Are you feeling foxy tonight? Now, I've shown this one before, but when I've shown this, it's been at $8 and it's $7. This is the first time I've ever lowered this to $5. And I have a feeling that somebody is going to say, oh, I've looked at that. I've thought about that. I wasn't sure, but at this price, I better snap it up. So I'm going to lower this one to $5 tonight. So if you're foxy, crazy like a fox, sly as a fox, this might be your chance to get it. Here is another one of Mother's that she never opened. This one is so light and delicate. If you're looking for a brooch that is lighter and isn't going to weigh down clothing, this is that brooch. So many are very heavy. This one is lighter. So I want to let y'all know that, but equally pretty. It just happens to not weigh as much. Okay, next for my cat lovers. We've got the cat in a pretty moonstone. And look, he is sitting or she is sitting in a moon. And look at that sweet little tail. Yeah, it's one of the few times it's okay to look at tail. And last but not least, look at this pretty set of hearts. Heart in a heart. Oops, came open. There we go. So a
Careful
heart
now.
in a, maybe it's for mama and baby, husband and wife, sisters. And then we'll do one more round after this, and it will be butterflies. We'll end with a butterfly round, and then we will go to some spectacular in September. I'm so glad y'all have enjoyed the brooch clearance tonight. Always fun to have a clearance, and we can have a clearance on anything anytime y'all want to. So just let me know, then I know, oh, I don't have to have new stuff. I can just reduce the prices of stuff y'all have seen before. And that really takes the pressure off of me. So anytime y'all want a clearance, just let me know. Okay, last call on these. Well, maybe I was wrong about that fox.
Yeah. Jane goes, "Oh, yippee! Butterflies can't go wrong with butterflies."
Well, we kind of started out with butterflies. I don't think she had arrived at that point, but
No.
okay, let's clear these away. And I'll show you the 4 final ones with butterflies. Here's the first one in colors of magenta and blush pink. Then I have it in purple and lavender. Here it is in silver, green, and blue. And here's a multiple
Oh
shades
wow!
of blue. You've got some
Look at
blue
that.
stones and a little bit of enamel on the underwork of it. So those are your last 5 brooches of tonight. $5. Then we'll go to something different.
I like how C is a little bit different. A lot of brooches you see with the wings of the butterfly open and not really in flight. But that one you can actually see that it's in flight. It's pretty.
Yeah, you can tell it's headed this direction. That's a really, really good assessment. Thank you for noticing that, Lisa. Very, very smart. Okay, last call.
Lori's in for 5. Jane says that one is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Lori's in 5, looking for 501 or higher. Going once, going twice. Fair warning.
And just because brooches are about to be over, don't think that's the end of jewelry. We have other things, but we do also have some necklaces, some earrings, some pendants, just depending on what y'all like to see and how long we go. But after this,
Sold
we'll
to
do
Lori.
some spooktacular.
Sold to Lori.
Congratulations, Lori.
A and the fox from the last round. A and the
Okay.
fox from the last round. Yep.
All right. There we go.
Lori's feeling foxy.
Oh, she's sly as a fox. Okay.
And Barbara will take C.
All right. Great. Thank you so much. All right. Anybody else?
Barbara, just for legal purposes, can you put a 5 in the chat? Please, honey.
Okay. Anybody else?
I wish I was as Lori. Me too.
Hey, we all have our moments. All right. I'm going to clear these away.
Hi, Sharma.
Hi, Sharma. So good. Great to see you. Okay. These are going to start out at $5 for choice. These are
Thank you,
cute
Barbara.
little arrangements. So you'll see some sunflowers, you'll see some pumpkins, you'll see some leaves. They are new with tags. If you wanted to add more, you could.
Jane, I want to let you know that 5 in the chat, I asked Barbara to put that in for the brooch, just for legal purposes. So she's not actually bidding right now.
Thank you.
That I know.
Okay, here's the next one. This one has a galvanized container. It's got a big pumpkin. It's got some berries to it, some leaves, a few flowers. So I'll put that one right here. Then the next two have white metal galvanized containers. Once again, these are all new with tags. They are not handmade. They were bought. This is the only one that has a green pumpkin. So if you like tone on tone, if you're not big on color, these are great because you've got white flowers, you've got some dark berries, you've got a dark pumpkin. So if you just don't like orange, this is your earth tone set. And then the last choice has an orange pumpkin, has berries, has some leaves in it. It's got the white galvanized. It's got some flowers back here as well. So looking for just $5. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Oh, we only give blue wrenches to our moderator that is counting down the purchases since this is an auction. But you are absolutely welcome. We love having you here. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching, Miss Sharma. And to all the 15 people watching, click the thumbs up. So $5 for an entire arrangement. Now, if you wanted to, could you put a pretty little sticker right here? You could. This would be great for one of those cup stickers like I sell, don't you think, Lisa? You could just put the
Oh,
cup
yeah.
sticker on it right here. Or maybe you want to put some bling. You could put a window cling, a gel cling, some kind of other sticker if you wanted to. You don't necessarily have to leave it plain. But I love that these have flowers and the fruit, which is the pumpkin, and the leaves and the berries. Four different things: flowers, fruit, leaves, and berries. Flowers, fruit, leaves, and berries. Flowers, fruit, leaves, and berries. So I think that that makes it a great arrangement. Flowers, fruits, leaves, and berries.
I dropped the Discord link, so if you'd like to join our Discord, you can. It's free to join. You can upload pictures, see pictures, you can talk to people, you can call people on Discord even.
Indeed.
I dropped the link in the chat for y'all. If you're not part of the Discord, there you go. Very fall and theme those are.
Yes, ma'am.
Great centerpieces.
Indeed, they would be. Or if you're sending flowers to somebody who's maybe in the hospital, who's maybe in a long term care facility, a senior citizen, they don't always have the means or the ability to water. So, therefore, to have an arrangement that looks pretty all the time, they don't have to worry about watering, can really be a help. See, the
Lori
orange.
would like to see the orange flowered one
Is
again.
that is that this one? No, maybe not.
The
Maybe
orange
it's this one.
flower.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm working on it. Okay. So here it is from the top. This one's also got some vines in it. Here's the leaves, the flower. Here's a white pumpkin, some more leaves. Here's the new with tag. Now this one is kind of a stone type vase. This is the only
Nice.
one that's not a metal vase. So, any others that y'all would like to see again? Sorry, it's kind of hard to show four at once.
Lori's in for 5.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, thank you.
Anybody want to bet it up? We got going once, going twice. Fair warning. And we're sold to Lori.
Okay, let's see which
Which
one am I
ones
trying
or
to.
one? Which one or ones would you like? Big orange flower one.
Okay, all right. Here we go. This one's going to Laurie. All right. Anybody else? All right. Well, I'm going to clear these away then. Nice. I've got some big multi-packs of children's socks for $5. $5. Okay, first one says infant pop-up cuff socks 12 to 24 months. If you wonder what a pop-up cuff is, then look right here how it pops up. So here will be the first one.
That is 12 to 24 months.
Okay. Here's the next one. Once again, it says infant 12 to 24 months. It's also the pop-up cuff, but this one has blue and gray. So I think it's probably for boys.
Perfect for baby showers. Like if you're getting a
Yes.
baby shower gift, you just need a little something. There you go.
Here is another one. This is for 0 to 12 infant ankle socks. And once again, all of these socks are big multi-packs. So once again, you can see they're all big multi-packs. You wouldn't want their little tootsies to get cold. And then I have some for toddlers. I'm going to wait just a minute to see if any of these sell, and then I'll show you the toddler ones.
Lori's in for 5.
Okay. Oh, found one more. This one says 12 to 24. Once again, it is all these colors. So I'll add this one too. In fact, I'm going to back up the camera so you can see more of these big multi-packs.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning, and we're so Delori. Which one or ones would you like? The blue and gray.
Okay, sold, sold, sold. Anybody else?
That's a really good deal for socks.
Okay, let me clear these away. And I'll show you those for kids that are a little older. Okay, once again, this is a huge multi-pack. And it says toddler socks and no show socks.
Ooh. $12 to 24 months. Oh, shucks.
Okay, well, just keep watching, sweetie. Keep watching. Okay, here's the next ones. And once again, these are huge multi packs. Y'all remember that a lot of times Toys for Tots will take socks. I know Operation Christmas Child, which is the idea of Franklin Graham, takes socks and takes toiletries. So socks are a great gift. All right, these are
Size 4 to 6.5.
okay. And look how many you get. It's going to be the next ones. Okay, for those who love pink and purple with a little gray, these are
Um, 12 to 24 months.
okay. Oh, we've got some unicorns here. And another
Ah,
huge, huge, huge package. These are size.
you got a sock score, didn't you, girl?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes when you buy a blind case, you get something wonderful. And I got a case of
12 to
socks.
24 months.
Okay.
They're a $5 starting bid.
All right. Here's some more toddler socks. Beautiful lavender and gray. The size is 12 to
12 to
24
24
months.
months.
Okay. All right. These are girls' socks. 10.5 to 4. Look how big
Wow.
these are by comparison.
Could you do a small little favor? Hold those up to the second one you showed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I see it. Okay.
So these are
You.
10.5 to 4, and these are 4 to 6.5. So these only go up to 6.5. I don't seem to have any that are 6.5 to 10. When you get to 10.5 to 4, because we know size 5 starts ladies. So these are just smaller than ladies. And these are 4 to 6.5. So just smaller than ladies.
I'm in for 5.
Okay. That's good because I'm at the end of the socks, other than the infant ones I showed earlier, which are still available to those watching the replay.
My mother-in-law the other day when we were over there, she's all like, "Can you bring over some socks? Cause I don't have any." And I'm like, "Yes, I can." And then I realized if I go through her socks and go up a size, I'm not gonna really have any to give my mother-in-law. So I'm getting some now.
Laylo!
Hi, Layla.
Laylo!
Layla 125 or
Laylo,
525. I mean,
I just
I
want to double
misspoke.
check.
525.
Laylo, did you take the time to fill out the registration? I know you haven't purchased before, and we are so excited to have you here. I know you've been at the auction a few times, and I've seen you buy a bit at other auctions. I just wasn't sure if you happened to have taken the time to fill out the registration. So just checking so
Here.
that I
Here.
know where to send your invoice and where to send
All right.
the
So
items you win.
it's pinned at the top of the chat, Laylo. I've seen you too at other auctions, but we just need to know where to send it, honey.
We'll go ahead and let you bid on this. And when there's an item that doesn't interest you, just fill it out real quick.
I'm in for 530.
Okay. Don't you love the lack of bidding increments? Any other auction make you go up a whole dollar or even two. Now, I don't have any duplicates of this, so what you see is what is available. But we are so glad to have you here, Laylo. Aw, she said Lisa can get them. That's so sweet. We came so close to her first purchase here. Well, maybe she'll find something else, or maybe Lisa will be picking a different one than she's picking.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning. So the second one you showed.
This one,
Yep.
the one that is 4 to 6.5. It's small
Yep.
because your 3-year-old is small. Okay. All right. Anybody else?
It said toddler, right? It didn't say kids.
Do you want me to dig it out of the sold hamper to triple check it rather than
No,
pull your red line back?
I'm good.
Oh,
Layla, is there any one of those you'd like, honey?
Laylo says 3-year-old Lisa. Go ahead and mom brag for a second.
Yeah, I have a 3-year-old. She wears a,
You can
she's about 6.5 in toddler. So that's why I was thinking those would fit her.
you can bring yourself up on the screen for a second, just to mom brag for a second, or to show a picture of your little sweetie pie.
I can't show a picture because I can't show a picture because
There's Lisa.
on the device where I have my pictures, but I was trying to drag back and see what if those were actually top.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, I have a 3-year-old little girl that goes to
she thinks you need
let's
the
start
10
now.
to 4. She
And
thinks you
4.
need the 10 to 4, but Evie's just so small.
Yeah, she's only
I
3.
don't think she's seen how she tends to run small. But thank you for the advice. Okay, anybody else? What size shoe does she wear?
She is a toddler 7, toddler 6, somewhere in there.
Okay. Well, let's clear these away then. Laylo, are you blessed with children,
Yeah.
sweetheart? Or maybe nieces and nephews?
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
Was there any
you
of
would
those
like
socks
to
you'd
help?
like?
Okay, I don't know if this is going to work for the grid, but I'm going to try the grid with this and we'll see if it
Lori.
helps. Because I know Lisa and Laurie like the grid so much.
Lori,
So I want
could
to show
you
some makeup.
Lori, could you make a note of Maritza's comment just now?
Maritza, did you fill out the registration?
Okay. You'll have to fill out the top. At the top, there's a pinned comment. You just got to fill that out so we know where to send your stuff to and your billing info, that kind of thing, up at the top.
We will gladly sell you that whole list of your order. We just, like Lisa said, need you to fill that out so I know where to send your invoice and where to mail your items. Thank you so much for all those orders. It's absolutely okay. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Oh, and make sure to message Karen. All right, I'm going to try this grid with makeup. These palettes are going to be $5 for choice. And look how many colors you get. These are called day into night. So you have some day ones. I love that you have the white because the white is great for a corrector. So if you have dark circles on your eyelids, fantastic. If your nose is a little broad, like mine is, you can do a little stripe down the center. This one that's peachy pink is great for cover ups. And then look at these great night shades, but they're not those I'm wearing makeup. They're the I just look really refreshed. I just look really great with contour. And on the back, if you don't know how to wear them or where to put which one, look, there's a guide. Okay, so this one is going to be choice B. I realize these are hanging off the grid. So once again, my apologies. I'm not always good at this. I'm just trying new stuff. Okay,
It looks
here's
great.
here's a different day and tonight. Here, the day also has some browns, but the night has some smoky tones. So we'll put that one on D. Now, if you want one that's got a little sparkle to it, look at the sparkle up there. And you'll see both day and night have a little bit of color to it. I like that because some of us need some contour. So we're going to put this one on A. And then let's see, what else do I have? And then this one is all the smoky tones. It's got the grays. It's got the charcoals. So if you like just those colors, here it is. So those are 4 great palettes to start out with. Looking for $5 for choice. And I have to confess to y'all, because I live in New Orleans, therefore, I spend the whole summer just sweating, sweating, sweating. I basically hibernate inside my house. When I have to run errands, I run in the morning, and I hardly wear makeup at all in the summer. And yet, when it finally gets cool, all of a sudden, I am letting down my messy bun. I am showing the long curls. I'm finally putting back on my makeup, my eyeshadow, my lipstick, my blush. I'm all excited to get made up. And I'll tell you what I do, because you're not supposed to just keep makeup forever. That's when I throw out the old makeup and I get new makeup is every fall when I start wearing the makeup again. That's how I keep track and remember, oh, I haven't been wearing makeup for a couple of weeks, getting rid of the old, because even though you're not sharing it with other people, your eyes, your lips do have natural bacteria. And just look at the number of colors you get in these palettes. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes it's hard to tell what colors are going to look good on you. So with all of these different choices, it really helps you. Because that way, if one doesn't look good, look how many others you have. Okay, last call. All right, I'm going to clear these away. I'll show a few others. Okay, here's the first one. Anybody out there have hazel eyes? I'll tell you, I have hazel eyes. And so often you just don't see colors for hazel eyes. You don't see the greens. You don't see the sages. And purple also looks great on those of us with hazel eyes. So I love that you've got some purples, some lavenders. You've got sage, green, avocado. So I'm going to put these on B. Next, here's one in all of the brown tones, some peachy tones. A lot of these are it doesn't look like she's wearing makeup. It looks just natural kind of tones. Here is a simpler one with just some pinks and some naturals. This would be great for a younger kid just learning makeup where you don't want it shouting when they go to school, "My mom finally let me wear makeup." It's just she looks like she's trying something. Oh,
Your
she looks a little
narration.
refreshed. Well, that
I
was
love
always
your.
my mom's thing is she's like, "Oh no, you can see Rhonda tried makeup today." It's like, come on, she's still trying to figure it out. Give her some grace. And then
Right.
last but not least, by CoverGirl, we've got this one that is called Peach Punch. But not only does it have peachy tones and brown tones, it is scented. Look at that.
Hmm.
Peach scented and peachy tones. Oh, that's a great testimonial from Jane. She says she has letter A and it is beautiful.
I have B, and I need to get B again. So I'm in for 5.
Okay. Oh, and did you message Karen?
Oh, oh wow, never seen peachy scented, and I'm
And
the
Jane's
peach
from the
state.
best
LOL.
place. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not very much makeup that is scented.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to me.
Okay. Are
I'll
you
take
going for
B.
the B again? Okay. All right. There
Hey,
you
I
go.
wear it good. Y'all know I do.
Oh, my. You know, there's that old saying that if you compliment yourself, you beat others to the privilege of getting to compliment you.
Most of the time, I'm beating up myself, so.
Okay. Anybody else? Well, I'm glad that you have such a healthy self esteem. I wish all women did.
Hmm.
Okay, last call on these, and I'll show one more round of palettes. Here's the next one. It is not eyeshadow, it is smooth on blush. So we'll put that one on B. Next, we've got Peach Fizz, and it's all these peachy tones. Next, we have Berry Kiss. Beautiful berry colors. And let me show you this one. Well, I thought it had an opening. Yes, here it is. And it's a corrector palette. And here's the guide right here so that you can see how you use this for color correction.
A and D are eye palettes.
Yes.
I'm in for 5.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm kind of makeup challenged. Is C
Oh
kind of
no.
like a foundation or a cover up?
Yes. Let me read the back.
Going once.
No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. It says I see in color. So I
Go.
guess these are just really neutral colors in eyeshadow. So I'm wrong. I'm wrong, wrong, wrong.
Sold to me. Oh. Definitely A.
Okay.
Do you think D would look
I,
good on me?
it's hard to know until you try things what would look good on you. The other thing I want to tell people is sometimes when you get a berry type color for your eyes, anything that's safe for your eyes is safe for your entire face. I bet you could put your brush in these few and use it for blush because you never
Mm.
seem to have enough blush.
Yeah,
I
I'll take
really
D.
think, with all due respect, this one, your complexion, it has these undertones. I'm not sure it would show on you.
Yeah, I'll take D.
Okay, if it doesn't show on you, though, I don't want you griping because it's very similar to your skin tone where it may not show.
Then I'll mix them and make my own eyeshadow.
Oh, that's not really a thing, but okay, if you're sure, sure, sure. But y'all look at Lisa's skin tone and look at this. Do you really think this is going to show on her? Or you think it's just going to blend in? Here I am trying to
Okay,
talk somebody out
no,
of sales
I'll just
instead of
take
into
ah
sales.
retract that one. I'll just take A. I'm too nervous now.
You want to see what would be better? Is this one that's just a tad bit darker. It's the same price. You get more, and this is the colors that are going to work with you. Sure, you don't
Hmm.
want it, or you just don't like that it's peach scented?
I just take A.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Anybody
you.
else? You're
Hmm.
welcome. I just saved you $5. Anybody else would have just sold it to you instead of talked you out of a sale. That just shows how honest I am. I want everybody to be happy. And Lisa's the kind of person who would have gotten it and not complained.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Or
oh,
worn it anyway. Or worn it anyway. And then I'd be like, Lisa, I hate to say anything, but because we're
hello,
friends.
Swamp Picker. There is some gourds in the chat. There is pumpkin gourds in the chat.
Okay, I'm going to do one more thing of makeup and then I'm going to stop because I know Glenn's like, oh no, I came to a makeup auction. What am I doing? Okay, this is going to be a round of mascaras, still $5. This first one is a Peacock Flare. Peacock Flare. We'll put that on A. By Katie Cat. We've got this one. We'll put it on C. Next, this one is Lash Perfection Lengthening Formula. We'll put that
Oh,
one on B. And lastly, if you want your eyelashes to curl while volumizing, we'll put that one on D. So
the Lord gave
4
me lashes.
mascaras. It's not to make lashes you don't have. After all, it's not a magic wand. This is a wand that lengthens, darkens, curls, and extends the lashes you have. In other words, Lisa, you know how you take a brush to your hair, but there's wet brushes, there's dry brushes, there are roller brushes, there's teasing brushes to make your hair have more volume. So there's different brushes for your hair to make it do different things. Likewise, there are different mascara wands or brushes that make the lashes you already have do different things. Oh, Jane has a great testimonial. She says, I've used B and C before, and those are amazing. You can't go wrong with any of these. This is an amazing deal. Yep, it absolutely is. Mascara just keeps skyrocketing. Even if you're going to like a CVS or Walgreens, they are $10, $12, $14. And these are all
Ouch.
new, sealed in the package. Last call, and then we will have some pumpkins.
Mm. Last call. Ready? We're gonna scrape it to the side then.
All
It'll
right.
be available on the replay.
Yep, yep, yep. Okay, $3 for choice.
I can
Jane.
never hold the mascara wand like sturdy enough over my lashes. It's just like trying to curl them. It doesn't. I can't do either.
Okay, I can tell you what you're doing wrong. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. So what you need
Well,
to do is you need to put your elbow on a counter or even
oh,
on a stack of books. You need to set your elbow on something so that you're not holding it. Because if you're just holding it, like just trying to paint whatever in the wind, it's not going to work. However, if you put your elbow on something to stabilize it, then it will come out the way you want it to. It's just like if I hold the camera, I'm never going to hold it completely still because I'm human. But if I set it down on something, it's going to stay steady. Do you see the difference between me trying to hold the camera
yeah.
versus setting it down? It is the same way with mascara or any kind of a brush. You do what they call anchor your elbow, and then it will sustain it. For people who have issues with like trembles or shaking, that's one of the things they tell them, and that's how I know it's from my parents.
I.
Okay.
You said don't. You said don't hold it. I'm like, how am I supposed to hold it with like my big toe and like my toes and do it?
Oh, Lisa.
Oh,
And that is unsolicited comedy, not approved by Lisa. Okay. So next, we've got some cute pumpkin signs.
excuse me.
So this first one says farm fresh pumpkins, corn maze, hay rides, caramel apples, hot cider, family time, and it's got a kickstand to it. Also, as a choice, this one was originally $5. This one says, "Hello, pumpkin."
Hello,
And I
pumpkin.
love that the hello, let me give you a closer look. The hello is in metal. Look how it's fashioned here. It's in metal. Kind of reminds me of a Hollywood sign. And then the pumpkin is a really thick carved piece of wood. I have two of the Farm Fresh pumpkins sign. I have just one of the Hello Pumpkin signs. Well, I'm so glad you got through it, Glenn. I'm still holding my breath and kind of trying to clean up after it all. I think it went more towards me than towards you. But I don't know exactly what suburb you are. I just know you're kind of sort of in the Baton Rouge area, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and Laurie is confirming Maritza's order. So, Maritza, make sure she's got it right so that we can gather it up and send you the bill for it. And, Maritza, did you register?
Yeah, she said she filled it out.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. I love that she didn't wait for the replay, that she just went ahead and gave it to us now. Isn't that great?
Swamp Picker, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, got more of it.
Well, normally I don't say where I am, but I think everybody here has basically bought from me, so they see my return address on the postage. I'm in the River Parishes in Laplace. And now he's going, oh, now I see why you got more of it. Yeah, River Parishes, it always seems to just make a beeline to us. And for those of you who may not know, the reason the river parishes are called the river parish is we're directly on the Mississippi River. And parishes are what we call counties. Okay, last call on these. I tell you what, I'm going to upgrade and give you a different spectacular September. This is really more of a hello fall. This is going to be $5 and it is multi-tier. So the bottom layer says hello fall and it is golden with white letters. And then we've got a truck and the truck has pumpkins in the back. It's got a raffia bow. It has a sprig of flowers and leaves and berries. So this is multi-level. So pretty. I have 2 of these available. So $5.
That is
Oh
cute.
yeah, Dawn has an office in Laplace. She lives in a different town. But yeah, Dawn and I know each other in real life. In fact, during my 2-year anniversary, and I was telling how I got started, one of my gratitude shout outs was to Dawn because she and her mom, Miss Sandra, literally took me to Walmart to get a printer and a printer cable, literally came back to my house and hooked it up for me and showed me how to do pirate ship and how to use the printer. So Dawn has been such a godsend. And so you can always shout her out in my chat. So I know some other sellers are like, oh, I'm scared to say the name. I don't want to get in trouble. We don't publicize other channels. Well, we can always shout out Dawn. Okay, any interest in this big multi-tier sign? Okay, well, I started medium. I went bigger. Let's go smaller. We're going to go down to $2. And I've got 2 smaller signs. This first one is wooden, nice, big, thick wood. But look how the sign is attached. It is metal and it is raised. This is going to be $2. And this one says Autumn Blessings. Here's the second one. It says, Hello, Autumn. And it's got a natural wood around it. There's just something about this one. It has kind of a guy-friendly feel to it. I don't know if it's that this part is chocolate, that this part is natural wood, but I could so see that in a guy's office.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a great price.
$2 for choice. And after this, I'll show you a couple of necklaces.
Oh, nice. The one I'm wearing's got some weight to it.
But looks very pretty on you. Okay, clear these away. Next is going to be choice for $5. One of the things I love for fall are these earthy necklaces or necklaces with wooden beads. This is what's called mixed media. So the actual pendant is metal. The
Oh
beads
wow.
are wood, and then it's on these cords. And these are especially great down south because in the fall, we're still sweating, sweating, sweating,
Thank
sweating.
you, Lord.
And
I mean,
when,
thank you, Jane.
go ahead, Lisa.
Oh, nothing.
And thank you to Laurie, who's making the list. So, because you're still sweating, I try not to wear metal necklaces just because I want to take care of them and I hate to sweat on them. So, I love that this is a cord. So, $5 for choice. We have a bronze tone with the lighter beads, or we have a silver tone with these chocolate tone beads.
Hmm.
Okay, any interest? $5 for choice.
Those are really pretty. I like those.
Look at the dimensions in this. Do you see how these have texture and have carvings into them? This is the back.
Oh wow.
So if for some reason you liked this, you could wear it this way. And likewise, here it is. I don't know what any of these symbols mean, but there's all these symbols on the back. So really, it would be a reversible necklace if you wanted to wear it this way.
Ah.
Okay, last call on these. Next, I've got a beautiful turquoise necklace, and it is wire wrapped. This one is going to be $6. Now, sometimes when turquoise is wire wrapped, it's wrapped in such a way that you can't see the beautiful veining. I love that it's positioned where you can still see the veining in between. Can you see that, Lisa? You can
Oh
still see
yeah.
the veining in between.
That's
And
got a lot
also,
of
I
really neat.
love that the wire wrapping, look how it's swirled and twisted. And it's not just to hold it in there, but it's literally to add artistic integrity and interest to the wrapping. So this one's going to be $6. It's a beautiful
It's got
turquoise specimen, lovely necklace, lovely wire wrapping.
it's got a lot of veining to it.
Yes. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Okay, $6. It's of course a one and done. kind of reminds me of this turquoise wire wrapped bracelet that Laurie has. Okay, next it's going to be a choice of necklaces. This one's going to start at only $4. Oops, got too much light. Only $4. And look at these snakes. Now, it may look from a distance like one is silver tone and one is gold tone, but no, no, no. One is rose gold and one is silver tone. And I just love the movement of these. You know, sometimes when you see something that's an eel or a snake, it's scary, but this one looks artistic and geometric. And in fact, it could even just be a squiggle and not a snake, because you'll see it doesn't really have a snake head. It just has a loop. So it could just be a squiggle for those people who don't like snakes. Doxing Lisa, but Lisa is one of those people that doesn't really like snakes. And I think even she can admit it just kind of looks like a squiggle. It doesn't really look like a snake because there's no head, no face, no eyes. It's really just a squiggle. But you know, sometimes you have just like a little slit in a blouse and you need just a little something, or you have just a V-neck and you need something that's just going to hang in that V. So $4 for choice, rose gold or silver, and even just the necklaces have a little sparkle and shine to them. All right, we will pass on this one. Okay, next I've got this bracelet. And this is a beautiful beaded bracelet. It has tiny little seed beads, but look at all the colors. And then it has a great starfish. Oops, too much light. Tiny little starfish. And I'll show you, it even fits my big chunky monkey wrist. Because I know sometimes y'all are, you know, is it going to fit me? Is it going to fit me? Well, look how easily it fits me. Oops, got caught on my ring. So look right here. It fits me. It's not even tight. I've got a little bit of wiggle room in it, which is great. Let me turn this around to the front. So look right here. Pretty, pretty. So I love that it's not super tight. It's got stretch. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to give the price. $4. $4.
Oh, seed beads on that. Beautiful.
$4.
Lori's in for
Okay, fantastic.
405. I'm in at 405.
Okay, fantastic.
Lori's in at 415. $420.
Y'all are really going after this. I think it's because y'all remember the last time I showed it, it was at $6. So tonight was a big price drop. I should have announced that when I first showed it, but I figured y'all were here the last time I showed it. And my hand's getting tired holding it. That's just why I don't normally hold things up. Okay, we're gonna count it down then.
I'm gonna gift it to Lori.
Oh, wow, how nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Lori. Or Christmas or New Year or whatever the occasion may be.
I was gonna say, did I miss a birthday? Do we even know when her birthday is? Do we
I don't
know
know.
when her anniversary was? I don't know that we know any of the Laurie information. How have we not found out the Laurie information in these couple months we've
Going
been?
once, going twice. Fair warning.
Oh,
Gift
oops,
it to
Marty's showing me
Lori.
next. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, here is the next set. This is going to be $10. You get the pendant, you get the chain, you get the earrings, you get the entire set. And this is set in a bronze tone. Because some of you may say, that's too dark to be gold. It is too dark to be gold. It's a bronze tone. And look at this beautiful stone in the center.
Oh, Lori. I hope it put a
So,
smile on your face.
well, Laura's been a little under the weather today, which is why Lisa is co hosting. So that is so sweet. Because sometimes that's what can turn your frown upside down or just give a little smile to your day. Just like the last time I saw Laurie, she brought me some Popeye's chicken, and that made my whole day better.
Oh, yum. We don't even have a Popeyes this far north. I think you have to go to Arpassai.
Well, down here, Popeye's is called Louisiana's Kitchen. So, about this necklace, Lisa, look over here. In the center, you'll see it's a teardrop. And then surrounding the teardrops, we have little dots of stones. And then look around the outside.
Oh,
So,
Catherine's birthday's on
bronze,
Sunday. We all have to come over so
yay!
she can sing happy birthday.
Yes, I will absolutely sing it to her. I think Laurie made a note from last Sunday. I think she mentioned it and we wrote it down because today was Stephanie's birthday and we knew about Catherine Mary's. And I think there's one more person that has a birthday as well. Okay, so you get these fabulous earrings and the necklace all for $10 for the entire set. $10 for the entire set.
What a great deal.
Well, Catherine Mary is so blessed with longevity. Oh, Red Road was yesterday. Okay, that's whose we missed.
Shh, we won't tell her.
Well, I can email her. But we will hope and pray we get to see her on Sunday so we can sing and give her some shout outs and some love for her birthday. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, next for my turquoise fans, I want to show you this beautiful one.
Holy,
Look at the veining
wow.
on this. This is one that my mom had. So there are no duplicates for this one. I've never seen a bracelet that was shaped like this. And I got to tell you, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's a stretch bracelet. But once again, even with my chunky monkey wrist, look at this. And there's no gaps in it. Because, sometimes if your wrist is too big, there'll be like a gap. So there's no gaps in it, but it is heavy. That's what happens when there's stone.
What's the starting bid?
We're going to start this one at 8. So if you like a nice sized bracelet of all stone, no filler, no metal, None of that extra stuff. Just look at it as I swirl it around. There's no pretty side. Everyone is pretty. Everyone has veining. Now you'll see each one is different. Why? Because that's the way stones are. There are no two stones that look exactly alike. But I think they are all lovely, like snowflakes are all lovely. But things that belonged to my mother or that my mother bought to gift and never got around to gifting are things that are always going to be one and done. So there are no more of these. But she's a person that didn't like all the gold and silver. She always thought that, oh, it's just going to tarnish in the rain, in the sweat. So she specifically looked for things that were all stone, since, 9 months of the year we sweat here. She was trying to wear less metal and more stone. And plus, she had some medical gurus who would say, well, this stone has this healing property and that stone has that healing property. So she was always looking for interesting and beautiful stones. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, next I have this huge ball of twine. Just look how much is in this. Look at the size of this in comparison to my hand. It's like the size of grapefruit or maybe a super big apple. So I'm going to start this one at 5 because you're going to use this and use this and use this for years. I can't imagine anybody would ever use this up. I know it's late, but does anybody still want to see snacks? I know
Sure.
sometimes Jim and Catherine Mary like snacks. I'm not sure if they're still in the chat. No,
Sure.
okay. Well, I'll bring out
Well, I
some
got a
snacks.
few more minutes.
Okay. So I was going to say, I know you're on a time continuum. I wasn't sure if I had time, and I hated to show snacks without you.
It's okay.
Oh, Kathy's still here. Kathy's still awake at 10. Yay.
Yay.
Now, this is a one and done.
I just had a crazy idea. Kathy crocheting that. I don't even know if you can crochet twine.
Well, it's like a rope, and you see the size of it? She probably could. I mean, what's the difference in yarn and rope? Or string or thread? I mean, there is a ton on here. I bet it would have a really masculine look. I don't know if she has masculine customs. Well, I tell you what, I'm not sure if we've done a price drop tonight. Why don't we price drop this since it's a one and done? What do you say? I'm thinking this would be great to crochet into a plant holder. In the 70s, they used to have something called macrame, and it was specifically a technique of somehow knitting or crocheting plant holders, because my mommy used to make some. Now, I may not be pronouncing it right, and Jane, Kathy, y'all correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing, that they would take rope and twine and somehow braid, crochet, knit, other crafty words that I don't know and don't say right. And well, anyway.
Kathy says you could crochet that, but it would be kind of scratchy.
Okay, well, with all these insults in the chat, y'all have gotten me to price drop it, but just so y'all know, insults in the future will not make me price drop. But I was about to price drop it anyway, so that's the real reason I'm going to price drop this, not because I was insulted into it. So I'm going to drop this from 5 to 4 down to 3. Down to 3. So 3 for this big ball of yarn twine. And we're not going to debate, not going to argue, not going to insult it. It needs a home. It's willing to do its best. It's nice and big.
I was just wondering if you can crochet yet. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we will pass since Lisa said she's sorry. Okay, $2. $2 for snacks. First, we've got an 8-cake box of Baker's Treat cupcakes, which are filled with delicious creamy filling, and they are frosted. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, next, I also have Pop-Tarts. It's an 8-pack, and they are frosted s'mores. And look at the chocolate and marshmallow inside that gets ooey and gooey when heated by the toaster. Although, little story here, my mother used to have me put these in the microwave because she liked everything soft. And she would say the toaster makes them all crispy, and she doesn't like crispy. She wants them soft and ooey gooey. So she would always have me put Pop-Tarts in the microwave. Then she would have me cut the crust off. And you know what was left?
The gooey
frosting
center.
and the ooey gooey delicious center. So, and I'd say, Mother, that's half of the Pop-Tart. And she's like, I cut your crust off your sandwiches as a child. Now it's your turn to get the crust off my Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, if that's what you want. So, yeah, my mother was always great with an illustration to get across her point and to get a, okay, fine, you win. Yes, ma'am.
You win this one, Mom.
Yeah.
Kathy's in for 2.
Yay.
Going once. Go twice. Fair warning. See. Fair warning. And we're sold to Kathy.
Are a one and done. I have multiples of the cupcakes.
How many would you like? She would like the cupcakes. How many would you like, Kathy?
Great, we've got multiples.
She'll take 2.
2, okay, great. Let me get this. If y'all missed last night's Bargains with Belle, Kathy started out the episode by showing her beautifully and artistically created upcycled towels. So make sure y'all go back and watch that. All right, anybody else?
I'm in for 2.
Okay, fantastic.
I'll take the Pop-Tarts.
You're taking something s'more flavored?
What?
You understand there's no other flavoring but the s'more flavor, right?
Yeah, it's from Mr. Adventure.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Sorry, if it's coconut, I get it. But when you go for something s'mores, I'm like, for those of y'all who don't know, Lisa doesn't like s'mores. She doesn't like the graham cracker part. I don't like anything mint
melting of the
coconut. She doesn't like graham cracker.
Yeah. Do you have any more mint Oreos?
No, she bought the last ones. But if I ever get any more in, I will let you know first. And Laurie, just to add that to the list of things that we tell people first. That way I won't even have to bring them to auction. Okay, last call on the cupcakes. All right, we're going to keep the $2 price point, and let me show you what I have. I have dippin' ready meatballs made with beef, chicken, and spaghetti sauce. 10 full ounces. Next, I have elote, Mexican street corn. It's a snack mix. It is made with
You got me hooked on the mint Oreos. Told you they were
double
good.
cheese crunching corn, um, honey roasted sesame sticks, corn sticks. Then
Any
I
more
have,
gluten?
pardon me?
Any more gluten-free creeps? I don't know what you mean, Kathy.
Oh, if you mean those gluten-free Emmys, thin, crunchy brownies that Lisa made me try one of on the screen, slowly but surely as the weeks went by, I
Oh, she
ate
means Oreos.
bag after bag after bag.
She means Oreos. The gluten-free Oreos.
I don't have any Oreos right now, y'all. But if you'd like to be notified first, then we'll add you to the list. And then I won't even have to show them at auction. I will just message you directly. A lot of things I message people directly when it comes to food. And so you'll never get to see it. So next we have corn nuts, original, but it is always great to ask, and we will put you on the list. Next, I have corn nuts chili picante. So you've got 4 choices here at the $2 price point. $2 meatballs, elote, which is Mexican street corn. Spoiler alert, I've eaten all but that one bag. I tell you, I should have never let Lisa talk me into eating things because all of Emmy's gluten-free thin crispy brownies are gone. All but this one bag of elote is gone. I don't eat meatballs, so the meatballs are safe. And most of the corn nuts have been eaten.
I'm in it too. Janice is 205. $206.
Oh, and I am now starting to sell boxes of candy again. Earlier in the week, I showed some boxes of candy. Now that it's getting cooler, I'm shipping chocolate again. So if anybody wants to see chocolate, let me know.
Candy. Always candy.
Okay. Janice is
Oh,
at
power bed. Okay. Girl, I went 206 because I wasn't sure.
Well, if you're not sure, then you can always be out and be in for second choice. I have
I'm
3
gonna
of the
go. Yeah,
meatballs, 1 of the elote, and multiple of the corn nuts.
I'm gonna go second choice. So I'm gonna say out.
Okay. But anytime y'all want a pre-notification, I'd always rather sell to you directly than have to take up the auction time, since auction time is so limited. Oh, and look at that. Lisa stayed 9 minutes over the time of, oh, I've got to leave. I've got to leave. I got to leave at 10. You stayed for food. So I'm glad I added
Going,
this little
going
food
twice.
section on to the end.
Fair warning. Yeah, it's making me more hungry for dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I haven't eaten
So
dinner either.
Janice will take the street corn.
Okay, sold, sold, sold. What about
Um,
you, Lisa?
I'm gonna take a meatball. I'm gonna give them a whirl, and I'll let you know how good they are.
Okay, fantastic. I can always use a good testimonial. And hey, if you like them, I got
Just one.
2 more. Okay.
Just one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And
Anybody for dessert?
if my toddler eats them, I might just buy all of them because I can't get her to eat nothing.
Well, that's a good source of meat because it is made with real meat and way easier than nuggets.
Do you ever
Okay.
get cow tails?
I could. I see cowtails everywhere. I'll tell y'all how it is. Here's the secret. Um, I see a lot of the things you're requesting all the time at full price at my stores. I usually wait till it goes on clearance. And then when it goes on clearance to like half price, I buy it up. And then that way I can afford to sell it to y'all for a discount. I could just buy it at full price and then, charge you a little bit over full price, but I usually just wait to find it on clearance. But if you ever have a product that you just can't find that you're willing to pay a little bit over full price, then we can always do that. Okay.
Oh, if the
So yet again, email me, message me.
Jane has
Okay.
a suggestion here that if the electricity goes out, you can eat the meatballs still because you don't need to. Yeah,
They're
shelf
fully
staple.
cooked. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. Next, I've got sprinkles. These are orange and black. And I also have a Halloween sprinkle mix. These are black and lavender, white stars. Yeah, a few blue ones too. $2 for choice. I do have multiples. And we'll do a buy it now. Buy it now. Since we're running short on time and we're on a time crunch tonight because Lisa has a curfew bedtime. I'm not sure what we call it. Ultimatum? I don't know. Whatever it was. But I said, okay, when you're ready to go, I will end it. And she said, well, it's probably going to be about 10. We're technically 12 minutes over. But I know she's going to let me finish the food because that's her favorite part. Oops, did I just dodge you? Sorry.
Mm.
I don't think she's going to let me circle back to Julie. So $2, buy it now. You get a choice of the black, white, lavender with a little blue, the whole celestial look to it, which I think would be great for every day, not just Halloween. Or the black and orange. $2.
Also, also the black and orange, not necessarily just good for Halloween. If your grandkid goes to a school or your graduating class colors were green, orange and black, then there you go.
And these aren't just great to sprinkle on donuts, to sprinkle on cupcakes, or to sprinkle on cookies. You know what they use them for around here, Lisa?
Mm-mm.
When you go to fancy coffee places and they put the whipped cream on the top, they will then put a few little sprinkles just for a little color for the holiday season. So
And
it
put
goes
over
on
ice
top
cream.
of the. Oh, that's a good too. Oh,
Yeah,
these
that
are
was Janice's
sprinkles.
idea.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, there's sprinkles.
Mhm. So these have moons and stars. Yay, Stephanie is still watching. I thought, well, maybe she went to bed, or maybe she's having birthday cake. Maybe she's got her kids over. Because I think I heard that they live in the same town, or at least in driving distance, which must be such a great blessing. And I hope you were having the best birthday. I feel so blessed that I got to see you live today, even while you were running errands. Got to see a little bit of your first auction, and that you did me the honor of coming to my auction. Okay, last call on this. I have to get you to come follow me around for my birthday. Okay, we'll move this aside and I'll show the last item of the night. This is going to be $5. Buy it now. It is this huge Halloween tackle box. So you get this hard plastic box, and it is filled with all kinds of amazing additives for your cookies, your cupcakes, your ice cream. And once again, you'll see it's got a date of 2025. So plenty of time to use it. Some of this you could even use for other holidays. So $5 for the box with all of these. Y'all know if you were paying for each one of these, even if you just paid $1, it would be one, two, three, four, five. It would be $10 just for what's in it. And you know the box will be a couple of dollars.
That
I'm
is a
so glad
really
you've
good
been
deal.
blessed on your birthday. So glad. Because sometimes birthdays can be a bummer, and I always love it when people have great birthdays. Because I've had a few birthdays where I just cried all day. So $5 for this Halloween candy tackle box. And we want to remind you that invoices, we work on those on Wednesday and Thursday. I pack your boxes. I go take them to be weighed. I calculate the shipping, add it to the invoice, and send you your invoice unless you've made other arrangements, with some of y'all have. And then we send it out. And then on Saturday, we are back with auctions. So 7 p.m. on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, we have more Bargains by Belle. And then we have Sunday Savings with Belle at noon on Sunday, which is a $1 sale. So I want to thank my moderators. First, Karen. Then we had Holy Spirit Fire, Jane, and of course my co-host Lisa M. Adventure.
Don't forget about Lori.
And we could not forget about Laurie, who makes the list and checks it twice. She's a little under the weather tonight, but we are so blessed that she was still up to making the list. We also want to remember our birthday girls, Miss Stephanie Groves. Or it might be Mrs. Stephanie Groves. So shout out to her as well. So y'all remember, when we end the broadcast, y'all go ahead and make a comment about the auction, about what your favorite item was, or even just leave an emoji. An emoji counts as a comment. So I'll see you Saturday, and you can always message me on the Discord, and my email is in the corner of the screen as well. So I say, laissez bon temps, roulez.